welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk about the February energies and the February theme, if you will, for this month. That sounds a little redundant. You get my point. So the theme for February is don't settle. And this is something which I will admit I have struggled with at certain points in my life, because usually in my case, my heartstrings get involved, and that makes, for me, things much, much harder to, I don't want to say to accomplish. It's just when it comes to matters of the heart, certain things, certain times, it's harder for me to do. I don't know, that came out not sounding like it made a lot of sense. So I'm hoping that maybe what I said did make sense and I just think it didn't. At any rate, the theme of February is not settling, and basically not settling for less than you know you deserve. And the reason I say it like that is the thoughts I was having about this are essentially, we spend so much time dreaming as humans about the life we want, about the things we're going to get, the places we're going to go, the people we're going to see in the future, right? A lot of us spend a lot of time in the future. And a lot of the time, we also settle along the way. Like, we'll be in a relationship and say, you know what, this is good enough. And we forget that these dreams that we had, or I don't even know if I want to call them dreams. When you get to a point with energy, you understand the way things work. And when you understand the way things work, or should I say perhaps, the more that you understand the way things work, because I'm not claiming to be any kind of an expert on energies, to say the least. I'm trying to think how to more concisely say what I'm trying to say. Just settling. Understand that you did not come here on Earth to settle. I personally don't believe that any of us, any human being alive, that we elected and were like ticked off the box, like, yes, I want to go down to Earth and I want to struggle and I want to be in pain. And no, I really believe that all of us signed up to come down here because we knew that while, yes, it's an emotional roller coaster and a roller coaster in general with what can all go on in this miraculous alchemical situation of Earth and life, it's because we knew that we signed up to have the best possible experience. Like, let's pretend that you're someone who loves roller coasters. I am not, which is why I'm saying let's pretend. If you say you could still get on a roller coaster at Disney World, one designed for the little children, you're still taking a ride on a roller coaster, so technically the universe has fulfilled its requirement to you, right? Are you happy? No, you came down here because you wanted to ride the biggest freaking loop-de-loop-diest roller coaster that there is. You didn't come down here to settle. You didn't come down here to be any less than your most, I was going to say your most highest self, but that really doesn't sound intelligent. Essentially, though, yeah, the best version of you that, I don't know, maybe it's that you create, we ourselves from our higher self. I don't know how it all works, guys. Listen, like I said, not the expert, just trying to live and figure out this experience. And the reason I just wanted to talk specifically about that and kind of emphasize not settling is because it's something I've done a lot in my life. For example, I spent about 10 years with a person. This is not anything recent, by the way. However, I spent about 10 years dating someone who I laugh about it sometimes now, and yet it's not funny, because think about that. That's an entire decade that I spent with someone who essentially was unavailable and undesiring of someone else's attention. Like, they were absolutely fine on, I don't know, I was going to call it autopilot, but it wasn't so much that. It's just that the way that they operated in the world, they didn't seem to thrive on connection as much as, say, someone like me does. I love my alone time, yes, and I also find it really valuable to connect with people, which, hello, hi, hence is why I have a YouTube channel to connect to all of you. So while the other thing I wanted to share about February is that in general, the energies of it are going to be very shifty. Not shifty like, ooh, shady, shifty like going back and forth. And it's liable that you'll be very emotional. Like, it's liable to be a very emotional, very changing month. That being said, though, Remember that at all times, in all ways, the universe is working out for your highest good. And that is a truth. That is a fundamental truth, which, like I said, or I think I've said in a video somewhere, I used to fight that. And it's funny now because that's the ultimate truth. It's like you can fight left, right, and center, but at the end of the day, the universe is still going to put you towards your best version. And whether you get there through this path or whether you get there through this path, they don't really care as long as you end up where your highest, best version of yourself goal, dream stuff is. So I really want to impress upon you to kind of take this theme of February and run with it and really don't settle. Ask yourself, perhaps, where in your life are you settling? And then stop it. Stop. Stop. Sincerely, though, because understand that literally nobody, literally no one came down here to settle. We all came here to dance and play and heal the earth and have fun. I mean, I'm not saying it's everyone's dream to heal the earth. Whatever it is that you incarnated down to do, that's the thing that you love. So there's really, in my opinion, no point in fighting it, because at some point or other, you're going to be led through the breadcrumbs or through your own happenstance to where you're going to get anyways. It's a very interesting situation. So I encourage you to run with the theme of February, which is not settling, and to examine places in your life where you might be settling. And I invite you, as does February, to not settle. To, if you're settling, stop settling. Because we really didn't come here to play small. We came here to play freaking cosmic, y'all. We came here to play big. And we came here to play, don't take this out of context, we came here to play with each other. We came here to be connected. Human beings are an interconnected species, an interconnected, interrelated species. So before this turns into me getting up on my soapbox again, I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day. Thank you again so much for spending time with me when you could be listening to literally anyone. I appreciate every single second that you spend with me. If you need any support or coaching, feel free to reach out to this email address, which is always down below. And I will see you, beautiful, beautiful cats, in the next video. Remember, don't settle. Namaste. Much love. Bye. But came here to play with each other. We came